My boy JB Mudman was out here whooping some arrows with his Hoyt, and he's like, my D-loop's coming undone. Look, the D-loop is brand new. Like, nothing wrong with the D-loop. But if you look closely, in between the D-loop, the serving is gone. Most of the time that happens some sort of a burr, or when this D-loop was installed, maybe the guy got a little aggressive on the pliers. The strongest part of your string is that serving. And in this case, his serving's failing. We're in Southern Illinois. There's a bow shop in Perryville, Missouri, which is about an hour from us. None of us wants to go to Missouri. And I was like, John, I think I can fix it. So I remembered, and this in a pinch will work. This works for a lot of things. The old Power Pro, like, I still use braid, but I don't use Power Pro in my fishing. But this Power Pro will work for tying knot points. You can serve in peeps. You can do about anything that you would do with actual serving material. So we're going to hang this, and I'm going to take that old school Power Pro. Yeah, let's just hook it in there. Look at that. Would you look at that? So you can see I got my makeshift bow vise. We got a ratchet strap, and I don't even think I got a knife in here, but I do have a bunch of sharp, no, I got it. I got a bunch of sharp broadheads. So we're gonna start out, have my assistant JB Mudman hold that broadhead.
That's fresh.
This is a QAD Exodus. Boy, that thing is sharp. All right, so I'm gonna get a good piece. I'm gonna take about a foot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to rebuild this serving essentially by doing a series of overhand knots, both forward and back. So I tied one forward. You can go on that side, Johnny. Tie one back, an overhand knot, real tight down to that. Just right over to up, but there you go, yep, up and over. Now the key is when you pull that knot, there you go, keep tension. Keep tension. Oh, Johnny needs his glasses.
I need my glasses.
All right, now give it back to me.
Okay, so.
Yep, back through. Yep, just one side. So that's all I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just going to tie a series of overhand knots where that knock can then rest on this braid for now until he can get back into the shop and redo the serving. But in his case, this ain't redoing no serving. This is a, what is this, an RX? This is a 3, so this bow's 6 years old. It's time for a new string. So when Johnny gets back, Johnny's gonna have to get a new string. So all I'm doing is forward and back overhand knots inside the D-loop where that arrow will rest, and that will protect that string for the duration of the 2025 Illinois whitetail season. We just had a video that did pretty good of me restringing in Matthews, and then my buddy comes in with his Hoyt, man, what's going on with this thing, bro? You did it wrong. I'm like, that's not my D-loop. Nice try. Try to.
It was his shop, but that wasn't his.
No, it was your other bow we restrung. You tell the people at home, Johnny, don't lie, you're on camera. What is this? 65-pound Power Pro, literally. And that's why this is here, guys. The reason I have this Power Pro is in an oh crap moment, I can do a lot with this stuff. In my camera guy Nick's case, I couldn't tie a D-loop, but the thing was is he should have went to the shop and got a new D-loop instead of come up here again with a tore up D-loop. And he says, you know, what do I do? I'm like, hope for the best. Again, because there's a bow shop. Actually, the fellow that owns the bow shop wasn't even around when that was going down, so we couldn't get it fixed because he just got back from Kansas. He killed a good deer in Kansas, still on his way back. So unfortunately for Nick, he didn't get a shot this last trip, so it was pretty much irrelevant. So I've tied a series of overhand knots to essentially between that D-loop create a new serving. I need a lighter, John. You got one? Can you get a lighter? All right, hold this. This is the part it doesn't, we don't want it to move. I'm right up against that string with a very sharp broadhead. Come on, there it is. Look at that.
Ready to rock, baby.
Look at that. That is shade tree bow mechanic 101. If you look real close, you cannot see his string underneath where that is anymore. And again, just a series of overhand knots. Now, is that bulletproof? No, but it will save his string for the season. In worst case scenario, if it comes unbuttoned, we'll tie another one. Yeah, look, perfectly. Knocks right up. I don't have any knock pinch. And the way to tell if you got knock pinch, guys, when you draw back, you'll see that arrow raise. And in this case, another quick one, if you pump and it jumps off that string like that, you're good to go. If you go like that and see I'm holding it, that's a problem. Now let go of it, off. There you go. We just fixed her up in the shop here in Illinois, Gobbler's Lodge 2.0, 800 miles north from home. And Johnny's ready to go whoop some arrows.
Big buck hunting, baby. Let's do it.